Hi everyone, this is Dr. KVN Prasad. Welcome to another video on Astrology Vastu. Uh, so this is an interesting topic we are going to discuss today. Okay, when you go to this is basically on the high level, right? Uh, does Vastu has any impact on our lives? Okay, so if you go and ask a Vastu consultant or a Vastu professional who knows only Vastu, then he or she will say 100% Vastu is only determining every event in our life. That is what determines everything, right? Then when you go and ask the same question to an astrologer who knows astrology, right, Jyotisha Shastra, but does not know Vastu, then that person will say Vastu is nothing, everything is astrology. You're right, your Kundali only rules your life. Vastu does not have any effect. It is all like a humbug. But our Shastras, our sages, they have written both the Shastras. Jyotisha Shastra, they have written the Vastu Shastra also. You cannot completely take away the effect of one and the other just because some persons have their personal opinions, right? So what we should do, you should go and ask a person who knows both, who has studied Vastu Shastra, who has studied Jyotisha Shastra. Then that person will be able to answer. Okay. So incidentally, so I know both, I've studied both the Shastras. Let me explain. First is when we are born, Atma is born, it takes a birth in this world. All the critical events, the fate we call, right? We call the, right, the writing on our head, the fate. That is all. Okay. We use astrology or Jyotisha Shastra to interpret, to decipher what is there in the person's fate. We are trying to decode that fate and then see what is there. Okay. We are only decoding it. When we say prediction, prediction is nothing but you are trying to decode it. What is already written in the fate. Okay. Now, let's come to Vastu Shastra. Vastu Shastra, based on the Vastu principles, the directions, the energy flowing and all that, it gives problems. If it is not in a proper way, the negative energy will come and affect the native. So, if a person has a problematic fate, that person is undergoing or going to undergo or problems in their life, right? That person need to be in that environment, right? Whether it is happiness or sorrow, the Atma needs the environment so that the Atma can experience that event, that happiness or sorrow, right? So, Vastu, your house is also part of that one factor. Okay. Say if you need to go through, get into trouble or undergo stress, then you will get a bad boss. Because once you get a bad boss, then you will get that issue, right? It could be spouse, it could be anybody else like that. In that context, you will also have a problematic house. So what do? We cannot change our bosses. We cannot change our other things. But what we can change is our house. That is in our control. Either you can move out of that house so that your bad effect or the sorrows can be minimized. Right? So that can be done using the Vastu Shastra. That is what is the Vastu. Okay. And let us assume So you have a bad Vastu. Okay, whatever it is, based on the Vastu principles, it is a bad Vastu house. You are not supposed to live. But you will see in that house, on average, a family will be living. Will all the family members will be going through the issues? No, absolutely not. Why? If it is bad Vastu, it should affect everybody. But it doesn't affect everybody. It affects only the person who is going through the bad phase. Only that person will get affected, not the other people. That person, it could be the head of the family, or it could be the your child. It could be anybody. Based on the person's fate, whoever has to undergo issues, they only will get affected because of the bad Vastu. Because remember again my point, Vastu is part of that environment that is going to cause issues to the Atma, right? Based on the fate. If you try to fix that, then there is a good chance that your uh, sorrows or your sufferings can be reduced, right? I know it's like a depth topic. Hope you understood. We can talk about another day, another time. Please post your further questions in the comments. We will catch up and then try to answer them. Thank you.